Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Cooking with a Twist of Fate. You're cooking with me, Sabrina Bright. I am Sabrina Bright. Okay guys, so we are going to do another soup dish today. Let's look at the soup that we are going to be making today and the ingredients is. On today's menu, we are going to be making Marry Me Chicken Soup, homemade dinner rolls. Here's the ingredients that we are going to need. In addition to these ingredients, we are also going to need shredded chicken broth. We are going to need Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, cornstarch, freshly grated Parmesan cheese, cheddar cheese, and pasta. We are also going to need dry seasonings, fresh basil, and parsley. The first thing we want to do is cut up our parsley. Notice I am slicing it into small, fine pieces so that it will be easy to season up our food with it, and also so it'll be easy for it to get where it's not so hard, to become soft. 1 stick of celery should be enough for us to complete this meal. So guys, my gifted testing is done, and so now I get to have the fun part of figuring out who passed the gifted test and who did not. Well, it's not fun when the kids don't pass because they're very disappointed, but it's pretty cool when I am able to deliver the good news of the students that have passed the test. Being a gifted teacher is really good. It makes me feel so good when I get to work with kids that are high achievers and be able to give them all these exciting and creative activities that they really don't have an opportunity to have in the classroom because of all the content that they have to learn. But it's pretty cool when I am able to work with them and enhance their creativity and just to watch them grow. We are also going to need our multi-bell peppers, and I am slicing these. I will be slicing each of them, and then I will chop them up into smaller pieces for our Marry Me Chicken Soup. I'm so excited that I am able to share this recipe with you guys. It is absolutely one of my favorite soups. And also, if you have not had a chance to look at my playlist of soups, this is going to be a soup I'm going to add to the playlist. I do have a soup series that I did with maybe I think 6 different soups. So this will be the 7th soup that I am going to add to that playlist. So make sure you check it out, because this is a great season to have soups. It's cold, it's rainy. This is just a really good time, and this is one of my favorite time of years to have soup. So I'm so happy that I am able to create this playlist for you and to show you how to make all these amazing soups. It really warms my heart. There's nothing like some good, comforting food. So now I am going to cut my red bell pepper the same way I diced and cut my yellow bell pepper and my celery. So I'm going to start off with slicing it first, before cutting it across to dice it up. And all of this, guys, is part of your flavoring for your Marry Me chicken soup that makes it taste so good. So it's important that we cut it up into smaller pieces, and it's important to use the different multi-bell peppers because it just gives it that wonderful, amazing taste. I hope you guys enjoy this Marry Me chicken soup as much as I do and my family do. And also, I just hope that you enjoy having this comforting meal to provide for your family. I'm sure they are going to enjoy it immensely, just as my family does. Now we are going to get started on our green bell peppers, and we're going to follow the same pattern as we followed with the yellow bell peppers and the red bell peppers and the celery. We are going to slice it first, and then we are going to dice it and then chop it up into fine pieces so that we can prepare to put it in the pot along with the other fresh vegetables that we're adding. So now that we are finished cutting up all our bell peppers, we are going to now cut up our onions. So we're going to use the same process that we've used for all the other fresh vegetables. We are going to slice it first, and then we are going to dice it and get it ready to put into our pot with our Marry Me chicken soup. And I don't know about you guys, but some onions, fresh onions, they can bring tears to my eyes. I know that there is the remedy that I've used in the past where if I put it in the refrigerator and then take it out and cut it, it doesn't do that to me. And with this particular onion, I did. I had it in the refrigerator and then I took it out. And so this one is not making me cry. But sometimes when I get those super fresh onions, and even if I have them in the refrigerator, sometimes they still bring tears to my eyes. But I'm so grateful that this one is not doing that to me. So I'm really able to cut it up the way I want to without the flow of tears. here are all our fresh seasonings all cut and ready to be put into our pot. So now we're going to get ready to shred up our carrots. So the first thing I like to do is to pull the skins off the carrot. And I've shown you guys this little tool that I am using. It's so fantastic with helping to remove the skins off the carrots a lot faster. And if you guys don't have one of these, you definitely need to get one because it makes life so much easy. So the first thing I'm going to do, as I mentioned before, is to take the skins off of the carrots before I get them prepared to put into my KitchenAid to shred them. And I have so many different shredders, but my KitchenAid attachment is one of my favorites, and a lot of times I totally forget about it. I always go for the one that you guys see me using that I turn, that I sometimes complain about it's not staying still on the countertop, it'll move. But this attachment for the KitchenAid is a really great attachment, and I'm so happy that I have it. I just have to remember to use that one more frequently than I do. So I know my arm is kind of in the way, but I hope you guys can see the way I am shredding it in my KitchenAid attachment. And look how nice it shreds. One thing I can say about the carrots in my little handheld shredder that I love to use for my cheese, it does not do a good job with shredding the carrots. But this little attachment for my KitchenAid, oh my goodness, it definitely gets the job done, which is really good. And I love having the little, I don't know, what do you call it, that I'm pushing down on to get the carrots processed through the KitchenAid, but it is so helpful. Okay guys, so we are now making our homemade dinner rolls. So I've already put the ingredients together, and now I am actually making the dinner rolls into the little balls. I have a video that I posted earlier to show you step-by-step directions on how to create these amazing homemade dinner rolls. So this video is going to have some parts of it, but it's not going to have every step-by-step like the other video I've already made. But in the meantime, having these dinner rolls with my homemade Marry Me chicken soup just makes it so comforting. So I absolutely love to have my dinner rolls with my soups. So hopefully you guys will have an opportunity to create this, the dinner rolls to go along with your Marry Me chicken soup once you create it as well. So right now, as I mentioned before, I'm just making the small dinner rolls itself. Just rolling them up into balls. So I'm hoping that I can get a total of about 12 I was able to get about 12 in the first pan. So actually I should be saying 24, not 12. But I'm hoping to get 12 into this dish like I was able to get 12 into the last dish, which would give me a total of about 24. And what I usually do when I make a whole bunch like this, if we don't eat them all for dinner with our soup, then I usually freeze some. So the next time I make a soup, I already have it in the freezer. And I've already showed you my video where I use the vac, to the food vac to suction out the air and bag up my food to store it in the freezer. And that little storage vac, bag vac, or whatever you want to call it, does such an amazing job with keeping my food fresh. So I think it can stay in the freezer in that for about 6 months. So it's really good when I have extra rolls and I'm able, like I said before, to be able to freeze it and take it out for a later day. That's always a blessing. So I'm all finished with the dinner rolls. So I was able to make 21, which is still great. Now I cracked 1 egg so I can prepare to do my egg wash. So I'm gonna just beat it up really well in this little dish, and then I'm going to take my brush and I am going to spread the egg wash on all of the dinner rolls. And the egg wash basically make it shiny and keep it crisp on top, and it just makes it so appealing. And if you are one of those people that like the grains on top, or you like the flax seeds on top, this is a great time for you, or the basil seeds on top. This is a great time for you to put those seeds on top after you do your egg wash, because it's going to help it to stick on top and to be able to stay. And so when you bake it that way and you take them out the oven, they look so attractive and so appealing with the basil seeds or the flax seeds on top. So I'm gonna just take my time and put an egg wash on every single dinner roll before I get it ready to go into the oven to bake it. So now that I am finished with the egg wash, I am going to get a covering, my dish towels that I use for this, and then I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it sit with the egg wash on it, covered for about 5 to 10 minutes before I place it into the oven. And that's just a process that I use. Not 100% sure if you have to do it that way, but that's how I do mine. And I don't know if that just absorbs the egg wash into the dinner roll, or I'm not quite sure if it just helps with the baking process, but it's the process that I was taught to use. So that is the process that I am going to use to cover them up first before placing them inside of the oven. So while we are waiting for our dinner rolls to finish with the time of sitting with the cloves on the top, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my chicken. So the first thing I like to do with my chicken breast is to cut it in half, because as you can see, it is a big, thick piece of meat. So I like to cut it down the middle, the chicken breast, kind of like the butterfly style. And then once I'm done with that, then I like to cut it completely in half. As you can see, I'm cutting it completely in half. And then I am going to cut it down the middle, completely in half. And then I am going to season each piece. So, well, after I cut this other one down the middle. So now that I have all pieces of my breast cut, I try to keep them around the same size. But now is the time to go ahead and put your seasonings, your garlic powder, and then we're going to add our onion powder. And what you do on one side, you're going to definitely do on the other side as well. But you don't have to do it in the same order as you did it, as long as you put the seasonings on both sides. So now we're going to go ahead and add our pepper. Then the adobo seasoning. And then we're going to go ahead and flip it over to the other side in preparation of doing the same process. So we're going to add our garlic powder. Now our onion powder. making sure that we get some on every single piece. We're going to add our pepper. And our adobo seasoning. And now we are going to put it in the pan and fry it on both sides. Guys, you want to make sure that the side is fried before you turn it over to the other side. But you definitely need to fry out both sides. And so this is basically going to cook it, but it's going to cook even further when it's in the Marry Me chicken soup. But we do want to try to cook it as best as we can, but not overcook it, but just as best as we can before we get ready to put it and to cut it up and put it into our Marry Me chicken soup. I already put my water on to boil before adding my pasta. So it's important that your water is hot before you add your pasta. So I'm adding the pasta in there now. And I am using the rigatoni pasta noodles. Those are my favorite to use. I like them big. So while that is cooking, I'm going to continue to cook the chicken. And once I am done with the 2 pieces that's in the pot, in the Dutch oven pot, I am going to put the other 2 pieces of chicken in there. So now it's time to check on the rolls. I've already put them into the oven, and I've taken one out, but this one needed to bake a little bit longer. So it's looking good so far. So now I am going to butter it. There are my 2 pans, and as I mentioned before, I will be freezing some of these because we won't eat them all in one setting, but it's good to have them in the freezer once they cool off so that I'll have it for the next time. So I just basically take my time and I butter every single roll along the sides, in the middle, and on top. And it doesn't matter if you use salted or unsalted, whatever your preference is. But you want to make sure that you butter it up really well so that it can have that nice buttery taste, and it helps with the shine from the egg wash, which makes it very appealing. now we're getting back to the chicken. Our pasta is already done. I've already drained the water out. Now I'm pulling out the chicken, the last two pieces of the chicken that I fried out. And now I'm going to go ahead and put all my fresh vegetables in that same pot. In the same Dutch oven pot, I'm putting my multi-bell peppers and my celery and my onions. All of the fresh vegetables that I cut up earlier. And that's basically going to help to get that flavoring from the chicken that's down at the bottom of the pan. That's why it's important to go ahead and fry out your meat first and then put your fresh seasoning in there, because it kind of picks up all the seasoning that's left behind at the bottom of the pot. And if there's anything sticking, it also helps to unstick it too, while giving it that great and amazing flavor. I'm zooming the camera in just a little bit closer so you guys can see how the fresh vegetables look inside of the Dutch oven pot. And you see I'm scraping the bottom. That's all the seasonings and all the flavoring that I am pulling up. That's going to be great for enhancing the taste of our Marry-Me chicken soup. I'm getting ready to add my chicken stock to the pot. So I'm going to add my liquids now. And so I'm going to stir it up. Just kind of mix it up. And I forgot to mention earlier, before I fried out my chicken, I put a little bit of the garlic infused olive oil in the Dutch oven just to have some oil at the bottom. I just want to mention that because I forgot to show you guys that part. So now that we have that stirred, we're going to go ahead and get ready to cut up our chicken while that is cooking down. So I'm going to cut the chicken down the middle, and I'm going to cut it into diced pieces. You can also use your hand once it cools down to tear it apart. You don't necessarily have to cut it. I just like neat cuts. Sometimes I do tear it though, but this particular recipe, this particular time, I just want it to be cut into cubes. So I'm just cutting it into cubes. Now I'm going to add our heavy whipping cream to our pot. And I'm also going to add the half and half. I like them both. You don't have to add both of them. You can choose one or the other, but I just kind of like a mixture of the two. And so now I'm going to give it a quick stir. Making sure that I mix it up really well. And because I want it to be a little thicker, I'm going to add the cornstarch to a cup, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to just a little bit of water, or you can use a little bit of chicken stock, and then you mix it up, and that's going to make it a little bit thicker, because at this point it's just a little bit thin, and I do want I marry me chicken soup to be just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to mix this up really well before I pour it into the pot for it to help thicken it up. I'm going to gradually add a little bit at a time. One thing I don't want to do is add it all at one time, and then it's too thick. So it's always good to gradually add it to your marry me chicken soup, or any soup that you're making, or any gravy or anything, so that you don't make it too thick. And just do a little bit at a time, ensuring that it's the right consistency that you would like for it to be. And then just continue to stir. Now guys, one thing I cannot emphasize enough is to taste your food as you go. That way, if you're missing anything, if you need to add any more seasonings, you can catch it before the meal is done. There's nothing worse than you preparing this wonderful meal and not having enough seasoning. So I had to wind up adding a little bit of salt to it, and then also some adobo seasoning. I didn't think I was going to have to use the salt since I had the adobo seasoning, but I did. It really needed that taste. And so now I'm going to give it a quick stir. And I am going to taste it again, because I definitely want to make sure that it's on point, the taste. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit garlic powder in there, a little bit more. I think it could use a little bit more of that. So whatever you feel is lacking, now is the time for you to add it in. So now I am going to add in my chicken. Adding my chicken pieces into the pot. Then I'm going to just stir it up, and I'm going to taste it again to make sure that it tastes good the way that I like it. There it is. That's it. That is the taste I was looking for. Thumbs up to that. So now I am going to add my Parmesan cheese. Make sure you guys see, fresh is always best, but I've been having a hard time finding a block Parmesan cheese, so I had to get that. And then this is my white cheddar cheese that I'd already sliced up. Or I should say cut up, not sliced. Well, yeah, I guess it's sliced, cut up, shredded, that's the word. And so now I'm adding that to our marry me chicken soup as well. The cheese really helps to bring it out, and you don't have to add the cheddar cheese, the white cheddar cheese. You can use yellow cheddar cheese, or if you just want to use the Parmesan cheese, you can just use that. It's totally up to you. Or if you want to add other cheeses like Kobe Jack or something like that, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so now we are ready to bowl it up. So I am going to put some of the pasta on a plate, and then I'm going to put some of our marry me chicken soup on the plate and then mix it up. So now I'm going to actually add the pasta to the pot. I took some out because I just thought it would be too much pasta, and so I figured I'll just go ahead and put it in the bowl so that I don't waste that amount and just make it by itself the way I did. But normally this is what I do, is to add the pasta to the pot, and look how much is in there. I mean, it's really to the top. So I'm going to have to really monitor it so that it does not overflow while it cooks. But it's almost done. Okay guys, this is what it's looking like. There is our marry-me pasta soup, and there is our dinner roll. Say grace, give God thanks for all that He provides. And now it is time to taste. Look at that. Look at the steam coming from it. That tastes so good. Let me get some of my dinner roll with it. Ooh. Talk about comforting. Talk about comforting. Now, if you want to have more liquids than the pasta, then all you have to do is just not put as much pasta into your pot. But I like mine like that. I like it soupy, but I like it with a lot of pasta in it too. And it's just the best taste ever when you get to have it with that dinner roll. It's nothing like that fresh homemade dinner roll with that marry-me chicken soup. So comforting. I hope your family enjoys this as much as my family enjoys this meal. Look at that, guys. There is our spinach in there, and it's just so good. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please take a moment to subscribe and hit that like button and comment if there's something you'd like to see. If you've been visiting my channel and hanging in there with Sabrina Bright, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, I'm going to say God bless. Have a great day. Bye.